Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great. When it comes to learning English, whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, making mistakes is an inevitable part of the process. However, what if I told you that certain mistakes can be avoided? Mistakes can make a huge difference in how effectively you communicate in English. Whether you're a beginner, an advanced, or traveling. Today we're looking at the top common English mistakes beginners make and how to avoid them. Learning English can be incredibly frustrating, especially when every small mistake feels like a giant hurdle to fluency. Today we'll be discussing travel, money, and small words. Let's get started. The correct expression should be I love traveling. Adding ing to the word, it becomes a noun here and also an activity that you enjoy. For example, I like eating noodles, or I like having parties. Adding ing emphasizes that you enjoy doing the activity of eating noodles and having parties. Hence, the accurate term to be used here is I love traveling. We went on a journey around the town by bus. If you travel to different locations around the town or city by bus, it's usually called a tour or bus tour. So the correct way to put it is, we went on a bus tour around the town. How was your voyage? Trip is the French translation of the word voyage, but in English, voyage is considered an outdated term used to describe a long journey by ship. How was your trip? How was your journey, or how was your flight, are more accurate expressions. If you are enjoying the lesson so far, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I very much appreciate it. If you pay the ticket, I'll buy the drinks. The phrase refers to the act of buying something. Saying pay the ticket is not standard English. Pay the ticket. It's like saying that the ticket is a person or a subject you're paying money to. Pay for is the correct expression and more grammatically correct. If you pay for the ticket, I'll buy the drinks. We'll have to rise the price of this merchandise. Rise and raise both refer to an action of going from a low to a higher position, but they have different meanings. A price rises when it increases or goes up on its own, not someone is doing it. For example, the sun rises in the east. Prices are expected to rise, while raise requires an object or a person to do it. Since we is a subject pronoun referring to human action, the accurate verb is raise. We have to raise the price of this merchandise. The price of living is very high in New York. Price is something you pay to buy something, but to say how expensive a city or country is. The correct term we use, the cost of living is very high in New York. Meghan is married with Prince Harry. The preposition with is used when you live with someone, but if you are married to someone, the proper word to use is to. To correct the phrase, we say Meghan is married to Prince Harry. My mother is very good in cooking. When talking about someone's skills in a specific activity, like cooking or baking, etc., we should use the preposition at, not in. In is often used to refer to being inside a location, but not in the context of skills. Therefore, we should say, my mother is good at cooking. When my mother was away, my aunt cared about me. To care about someone means to have feelings for them. It means you are romantically interested in them. It's love, or affection. But if you are physically responsible for someone, you take care of them or you look after them. The correct term to use is, when my mother was away, my aunt took care of me. Or, when my mother was away, my aunt looked after me. Now, to test everything you've learned, why don't you take a few minutes and do this exercise? You can pause the video to take your time and consider the correct answer. Engineers make good money in Japan, but the cost of living is very high. Tina got married to a very famous movie star. My mother had to leave for work very early. She didn't come home until late, so my grandfather took care of me. I'm coming to San Francisco on a business trip. I enjoy traveling. I like long train journeys. James thinks he's good at acting and wants to work in movies. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.